Good evening, one and all. Myself, Dr. Balaji Maram. I am working as a professor in SR University, Warangal, Telangana, India. Today, we will discuss about control loops and functions in Bash shell scripting. Earlier, we have discussed about the Linux fundamentals and file system in Linux and fundamentals of Bash scripting. Today, we will discuss about the control loops and functions. Uh, What are the types of loops in Bash scripting? The main loops are the for loop, while loop, until loop, and select loop. The for loop that is for iterative over the list. While loop execute while condition is true. Until loop executes until the condition becomes true. And select it creates interactive menu. Okay. So this is these are the purpose of different control loops in Bash shell scripting. Just a simple example for loop. For I in 1 space 2 space 3 space 4 space 5, do echo number colon dollar I within double quotation done. Every for loop starts with for keyword, the next line do, the last line should be done. In between, you can insert n number of statements. Okay. Here, initially the value of I is 1, then it prints the value of I. Then the value of I is 2, it prints 2. Then the value of I is 3, it prints 3. The value of I is 4, it prints 4. Then finally the value of I is 5, it prints 5. This is the overall picture of the first example. Similarly, you can check the second example. It is also for loop only, but it is almost similar to the C language. For bracket I is equal to 1 semicolon condition I less than or equal to 5 semicolon increment I is equal to I plus 1 or I plus plus closing do echo count colon dollar I and done. Okay. This for loop also prints the same output. Next one is while condition. Uh, means the while condition or until condition, it simply depends on uh, the value of the the value of the condition. Okay, the value of the condition. When the condition is true, the statements which are included in the while loop will be executed. When the condition is false, the control exits from the while loop. So that is the difference between for loop and while loop. Okay. For loop, it is like that is like at least we can predict how many number of iterations will be occurred in the for loop. But in while loop, we can't predict because it's simply based on the given condition. Base, means, it depends on the input. It depends on various formulas conditions. We can't predict how many number of times the while loop statements will be executed. So here this is very simple loop. Here we can predict how many number of iterations will be occurred in while loop, but usually the purpose of while loop is a little bit different. Here while dollar count hyphen lg means less than or equal to 5. Then do echo count is dollar count, and we need to increment the count bracket count plus plus closing, then done. So here initially the actually we should take the value of count is equal to 1, then count less than or equal to 5 condition is true, then it prints the value of 1, then count will become 2, 2 less than or equal to 5, it prints 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. Suppose while 6 less than or equal to 5, the condition is false. So automatically the control exit from the while loop. Means it comes out of the while loop. Okay. This is about while loop. Next, until. Continuous until condition becomes true. Okay. In while loop, continuous while condition is true, but in until loop, continuous until condition becomes true. So initially the condition may be like false. After some iterations, the condition may be true. At that time, it will exit from the until loop. So here, the same example, suppose count is equal to initially it is 1 until $count hyphen greater than 5. Okay, greater than 5. So here 1 greater than 5 condition is false. So it executes first statement echo count is equal to $count, that is count is equal to 1, it prints 1. Then count will be incremented, it becomes 2. 2 it prints 2, 3 it prints 3, then it will become 4, it prints 4, then it will become 5, 5 greater than 5 condition false, again it prints 5, then count will become 6, now 6 greater than 5. So condition is true. So when the condition is true, then it simply exits from the until loop. So that is the main difference between while loop and until loop. Next one, break. Break and continue statements are used to control loop execution. Break exits the loop while continue skips to the next iteration. Okay. So here break it simply exit from the loop. Continue means keyword, it skips the current iteration only. Then it will continue with the loop. Continue with the loop. Okay. So that is the main difference between break and exit. Now, what is the example for break and what is the example for continue? Now, first one means for both the keywords, same example only. For I in means curly bracket 1 dot 5 means it means 1 to 5 means 1 2 3 4 5. Then do, then condition if $I equal to 3, then continue Fi. Okay, means when when the value of I is equal to 3, then it skips the current iteration only. It skips that specific iteration only. So automatically it will execute for value 1, value 2, value 4 and value 5. It will not print the value 3 because it skips the current iteration. Okay. Next, break. If $I equal to 4, then break. So it will first it prints 1 and 2, no problem. When it is 3, it skips the current iteration. When it is 4, it prints the 4. Then it comes to if condition $I equal to 4. So when I value is 4, then it breaks the then it breaks, means it simply exit from the loop permanently. So finally it prints the values 1, 2 and 4 only. It means it will not execute the fifth iteration because it will exit at the iteration number 4 only. Nested loop. So here nested loops allows you to place one loop inside another loop. Means while loop inside another while loop inside the for loop, while loop inside the until loop, or for loop inside while loop. You can write any combination of means control loops. You can use it. That is called nested loops. So here it is a simple example for I in 1 to 3 and j in 1 to 2. So total I will be executed for 3 times and j will be executed for 2 times for each and every I. So when I is equal to 1, j will be executed for 2 times. When I is equal to 2, j will be executed for 2 times. When I is 3, j will be executed for 2 times. So total the echo statements will be executed for 3 into 2, 6 times. So we will get 3 different rows in the output. Okay, the output is like outer loop 1 comma inner loop 1, outer loop 1 comma inner loop 2, outer loop 2 comma inner loop 1, outer loop 2 comma inner loop 2, outer loop 3 comma inner loop 1, outer loop 3 comma inner loop 2. So this is the output of this specific example. Defining a functions. So here miss, we know very well what is a function. A function is a block of statements and that will be executed for multiple times. So this is about function, and here we can pass the information from calling function to called function and called function to calling function. Means called function returns some value and that value will be received by the calling function. So these are different points are related to functions. So when a function is defined, automatically the total executable code will be reduced. Okay, suppose without functions, the program may contain 1,000 lines, but when there is a function, the program lines may be some 600 only, or 500 only, or 400 only. So it depends. So that is the importance of the function. And the additional advantage is we can pass some values from calling function to called function, and we can return some value from called function to calling function. This is the main advantage. This is the communication between called function to calling function. So here, how to define a function? Here we need to write function name and brackets and curly bracket and some set of statements we can write. Here I have written only one statement, echo hello world, then closing. This is defining a function, means how to define a function. Next, how to call a function. The calling function in Bash shell execute a function by using its name only. Functions can be called multiple times, which helps in reusing the code. So that is the important point. Reusage of code is possible through the concept functions only. So here, how to call a function? Just write the name of the function only, then automatically that specific function will be called and the corresponding code will be executed. Okay. Some advanced function features. So here functions can accept arguments, return values, and use local variables. So here a simple example, how to define a local variable, how to pass arguments, and how to return some values from the called function. So here greet bracket and curly bracket, local name is equal to $1. Here one statement is there, echo hello $name. Means the name of the value of the name will be displayed on the screen with the help of echo. But here we know very well how to define a function. But here you can check it how to call a function. Here, greet is the name of the function. We can write the greet, but here we have written one more value, that is Alice. So Alice is the argument. Is it okay? And its positional parameter is 1. Means after Alice, when there is a Bob, then its positional parameter number is 2. Like we can access these things with the help of $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, and so on. Okay. So here $0 means that is nothing but name of the function only. So here we have written a single argument. That's why we can access ALICE with the help of a positional parameter, that is $1. And inside the function, we have defined one variable name, that is name, and its keyword is local. Local means the name is defined inside the function greet only. Out of the function, there is no meaning of the variable name, because we cannot access the local variables from out of the function. Okay, so that's why its keyword is local, means locally that specific variable name is valid. Okay, out of the function, that is invalid. Return values from functions. Here the question is how to define a function, how to call a function, how to send values from calling function to called function. That is nothing but arguments. We have already observed in the previous slides. Now here the question is how to return a value from the function. Okay. Here add, that is function name, curly bracket, local sum is equal to dollar bracket bracket $1 space plus space $2 closing echo dollar sum. Here echo dollar sum will not write anything on the screen when it is inside the function. Means that is the a small difference. Here echo dollar sum is automatically its value will be returned to the calling function. So after the function definition, you can check the statement. Result is equal to dollar of add 5 space 3. So here 5 is the first positional argument, 3 is second positional argument. So that is the reason in the above sum is equal to $1 plus $2, means $1 means 5, $2 means 3. So finally it is 5 plus 3, it is 8. So the 8 will be returned to the calling function, and that will be assigned to the variable result. Now echo within double quotation, the sum is means dollar result. So automatically it prints the sum of the arguments 5 and 3, that is 8. Okay, this is the way how to send arguments, how to send values through the concept arguments, and how to return the value from called function to calling function. Some more examples: greet, begin echo hello world, and second example add begin echo sum is dollar bracket bracket $1 plus $2 closing. Then add 10 and 20. So 10 is the first positional parameter, 20 is second positional parameter. Here $1, $2, $3, those are positional parameters, and the return value, use return value for exit status 0 to 255. Local variables, use local keyword for function scope, and code reusability, write once, use multiple times, and modular programming, organize the code into logical units. Means we can divide the code into some logical set of units. Here $0, that is a script name. $0 means script name. $1, $2, first and second arguments, and dollar at symbol all arguments. May suppose some 5 arguments are there. Dollar at symbol at the rate means it provides all arguments, and dollar hash means number of arguments. Means suppose 5 arguments are there, means dollar hash means total number of arguments, that is 5. Trap, signal handling. Suppose when program is under execution because of some problem, the program is exit normally or abnormally. In such scenario, the program will receive some set of signals. Here some examples are there: SIG, INT, SIG, TERM, termination request, exit, script exit. So these are some signals. When the program is going on because of some problem, the program may exit. So when we are willing to know what is the reason for exit, so in such scenario, definitely we need to catch those signals. So this is the simple example. When program is executed successfully, when it is about to exit, means after closing of the function, the temporary files should be cleaned. So in such scenario, the code should be like this: cleanup and rm-f /tmp /temp file closing trap cleanup exit is the keyword. So in this scenario, after closing of the function, it clears all temporary files. And one more, when trap echo control C, control plus C detected, exit safely and exit SIG INT. So here the code is like while true, do echo running sleep one. Sleep one means it sleeps for one second, done. So in that scenario, when you want to exit, you need to press Ctrl C. So when you press Ctrl C, the kernel sends one signal, that is SIG INT. So that SIG INT will be handled by the kernel, and the trap command catches that one, and it displays some message exiting safely. Similarly, one more. Next one is array in bash. Here we can say two types of arrays. First one is indexed arrays, second one is associative arrays. Here indexed arrays, that is means the definition is like bash, ARR, apple, banana, mango, and how to access that element, how to access the apple. Here the simple example: echo dollar curly bracket ARR, ARR, that is array name ARR of 0, means that is apple. And how to get the length of the array? So here dollar bracket means that is hash symbol, ARR bracket means square bracket at the rate of symbol, then automatically it gives the array length. Second one is associative array. So every associative array should starts with one important line, that is bash declare -a capitals. Here capitals is array name, -a it indicates it is associative array. It is not ordinary array, associative array. Associative array means it is the elements are combination of key and value pair. It is a pair of values, key and value. Means here some example: suppose the capitals of India, capitals that is array name, India is the key, and value is New Delhi. So how to print that one? Echo dollar of curly bracket capitals of India closing curly bracket. Automatically it displays the value, that is New Delhi. Here, arrays are used to store multiple values in a single variable. Each element in an array is accessed using an index. You can iterate over arrays and modify the elements. Here, simple example. Suppose fruits, it is one type of array. Apple, banana, cherry, those are array elements. Now, how to access those values? For fruit in means within curly within double quotation with dollar begin fruits of at symbol, already we have discussed. So it gives all the elements in the array. Okay, so do each echo dollar fruit. So automatically it prints first value, that is apple, then it prints the second value banana, then it prints the third value cherry. So after completion, it will exit from the for loop. Okay, this is an example for associative array. Already I told it should be it should starts with declare hyphen a colors. Hyphen a indicates associative array. Colors means that is name of the array. Colors of apple red, colors of banana yellow, colors of grape purple. After that, when we would like to delete one element, that is possible with the help of keyword, that is unset. Unset colors of banana. Unset colors of banana. So automatically the second element will be removed from the associative array. Now you can print echo dollar of colors of apple. So it prints red. Second last statement echo means dollar of colors of grape. It prints the purple. Okay. So this is about the associative array. Now one more example. Declare hyphen a marks and means four persons are there: Ram, Sita, Arjun, Meena, and one for loop is there for student in dollar of exclamation marks of means within square bracket at the rate of symbol do. Echo dollar student scored dollar marks of dollar student. Okay. This is associative array. How to initialize the associative array and how to print the marks of each and every student with the help of for loop. Okay. Next, case in bash. Here, when there is a need to check multiple conditions, then it is the best option case. Case, the general form is the case expression in pattern 1, some set of comments, semicolon, semicolon, pattern 2, some set of comments, semicolon, semicolon, and so on. The last one is star bracket default comments, some set of comments only. Semicolon, semicolon, and last one is ESAC. So this is the pattern of case. Now this is a simple example. Read hyphen p, enter a fruit. So you need to enter one fruit name, and then that will be stored in the variable fruit. Now case dollar fruit in apple. Echo you have selected apple, semicolon, semicolon. Banana echo you selected banana, semicolon, semicolon. Mango you echo you selected mango, semicolon, semicolon. And star means bracket echo unknown fruit. When you have not given apple, banana, mango, automatically it gives some answer like unknown fruit. The last statement is ESAC. So automatically when you suppose when you give banana, so automatically the output will be like you selected banana. But when you given some jackfruit, so automatically it gives the default statement, that is unknown fruit. Next one is select. Select variable in option 1, option 2, option 3, and so on. You can give n number of optionals. Then you can give some set of comments done. So here variable stores the selected option. Variable means here it shows first option is suppose some apple, second option is banana, third apple is some mango, fourth option is some grapes. Now you need to enter one option, means option number only. No need to give the option name like apple, banana, not like that. You can give option name number only, 1, 2, 3, 4. If it is not 4, automatically the default condition will be executed. Okay, that is about select. So here a simple example: select a fruit in apple, banana, mango. The last one is exit. Suppose when you press 4, automatically it will exit from the loop. Do echo you selected dollar fruit and break. Okay. Suppose when you give one option, automatically it takes the option and it checks the positional parameter. If it is 1 means that is like apple, 2 means banana, 3 means mango, like that. If it is not 1, 2, 3, automatically it will exit from the loop. Then test condition. Earlier we have discussed about test and file options. So here you can write test or single curly bracket, means square bracket, otherwise double square bracket. Okay. It is for check the file properties such as existence, type of the file, permission of the file, size of the file, and so on. This is the pattern. If condition, then commands F5, or if test condition, then commands F5. This is a simple example. Suppose file is equal to main.bash. If -e dollar file, then -e means whether the file is exists or not. If it is exists, file exists, it displays message file exists, otherwise file does not exist. Second option, -f. -f means if it is a regular file, it displays it is a regular file. -r, it is readable. If the file is readable, automatically it displays the message file is readable, like that. Okay. So this is about today's class. Thank you very much.